Welcome back. Meteorologist Cassie Hyder here with us this morning. Cassie actually got up early and ran this morning. Which is kind of psychotic, but at the same time, I just wanted to get a little workout in. Steamy outside, really kind of warm right now.
What time did you do that?
I think it was around like 4:30, 5 a.m. Just
That's
insane
impressive.
behavior.
Yeah.
Insane behavior.
It's impressive though.
Yeah.
No, this morning, yeah, it was already warm, it was already humid, but we're just kind of getting into that time of year now.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's going to get really hot. The normal now this time of year is 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So we're heating up, and we also still have storm chances to talk about. So we have our WFA Weather Alert Day that actually is going to be for tomorrow night. So it starts at 9 o'clock in the evening tomorrow and goes until 3 o'clock on Monday morning. We think that once these storms roll through, they will be capable of wind gusts to 70 miles an hour, quarter-size hail, but I could not rule out maybe an isolated brief tornado, especially maybe northwest of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're just going to have to watch that very closely. So make sure that you stay updated with the latest forecast and have a way to receive any warnings that could potentially come out. And also download the WFA Plus app to your TV. We do a lot of updates there. This is our Clyde Warren Park camera, and we've got lots of sunshine. We're already at 80 degrees. That wind, it's fairly light. It's coming in out of the southwest. We're at 81 degrees in McKinney. We're at 76 in Bowie. 79 in Mineral Wells, 78 degrees in Waxahachie. You see that 70 degrees in Archer City. We've had a little bit more cloud cover and an isolated shower there since late last night and early this morning. But later this afternoon, everyone is going to feel the heat. It's going to get pretty hot, and it's also going to be humid. So we're looking at a high of about 95 today in downtown Dallas, 94 in Fort Worth, 94 degrees in Denton, about 93 later today in Corsicana. Overnight tonight, I expect to see increasing clouds. There will also be just a low coverage of rain and storms, with the highest coverage being across the north and east. So temperatures tonight, it's going to stay pretty warm. We're only dropping down into the low to mid 70s in some spots, about 74 in Fort Worth, 76 tonight in McKinney, 74 in Terrell, and 74 tomorrow morning in Canton. So looking at satellite and radar, we've had the showers and storms primarily across parts of southern Oklahoma, with a couple of showers making it just south of the Red River. The latest timecast shows that at 10 o'clock this morning, we could have a couple of showers still across the north, and eventually they move off to the south and east. So there's an isolated storm maybe around Sulphur Springs at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Dallas, there is a very low chance that we actually get an isolated shower. I expect most of us to stay dry. But overnight tonight, eventually clouds will increase. It's going to be 10 o'clock tonight, and a couple of showers and storms showing up to the west. And then overnight tonight, the highest coverage once again stays just off to the north and east. I think there's going to be about a 30% coverage across the Metroplex, and not everyone's going to get the rain. But by late tomorrow afternoon and evening, this is going to be 6 o'clock in the latest data. Brings in an isolated storm across the Metroplex, but the main line of storms will take place late tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. There's that line of storms, and notice kind of a bowing feature. This is why we think there's going to be a lot of wind. We're expecting 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. This is going to be at about 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and much of the Metroplex will be seeing those strong to severe storms during that time. By the time they make their way off to the east, they weaken a little bit, but they should still be strong. This is going to be midnight, and by early Monday morning, things look pretty quiet. By late Monday afternoon, we could still see some additional showers and storms. So through tonight, that chance of severe weather, the slight risk, that's going to be just off to the north and east. A much lower chance that the Metroplex sees anything. That will change, though, by the time we get into tomorrow night. During the overnight hours, we are now in that enhanced risk for seeing 70 mile an hour winds, quarter-size hail, but an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. So for today, partly cloudy, an isolated shower, about 10% coverage. Overnight tonight, it goes up to about a 30% coverage. Looking at the 14-day forecast, this next week looks pretty unsettled. A daily chance of rain and storms. Temperatures will only be in the 80s. The second half of the 14-day looks dry, and it also looks a lot hotter with temperatures in the 90s. Matt, back to you.